You found your ideal domain name and registered it on Namecheap. Let's integrate your domain into the Systeme.io marketing platform so that you can start building your funnel and website today. If you don't yet have a Systeme.io account, please use my affiliate link to sign up. The link is in the description. Okay, here on my screen, I've got a split screen of Namecheap and Systeme.io. And what we're going to do today is we're going to register. I have a new domain name, Meeting Central, and you can see it here in Namecheap. So on Namecheap, if you go to your dashboard, and then you can either see your list of domains here, or you can click into the domain list link in the toolbar. And what we're going to do today is, here I have Meeting Central. That's what we're going to integrate with Systeme.io. So on the right, I'm going to click on the Manage button here. And then what you want to do is you want to click on the Advanced DNS link. Now, when you're in here, you're going to see a few records here under this section. And what we want to do is add a new record here, basically. But in order to know what to enter into this section, we need to go to System. So on the left here, I'm in System, and I'm in the Settings section. And to get here, you're basically going to go to your profile image. And when you do, you'll see there's a link called Settings. Now, when you click on Settings, it takes you straight into the profile section. And so I actually don't want to share my profile on this video or edit it out. So I've already clicked into the next section you need to go to, which is Custom Domains. Now, when you're in Custom Domains, you may have only this setting here, which is your default Systeme.io domain name. I have another one here as well, but what we're going to do today is click on Add Domain. Okay, so now that we're in here, what we're going to do is we're going to type in our domain name that we registered. Mine is meetingcentral.com, but you also want to put the W's in front of it. And then when you're done with that, hit save. Now, after you hit save, a new window is going to appear, and it's going to have some information in it. And you're going to copy and paste that information into Namecheap. So that's partly why I've split my screen here. It's just a lot easier than hopping back and forth from one tab to another. So what we're going to do here is the first thing is we're going to copy the text to the right of the CNAME in the first row. So let's copy that. And when you do, be sure you get every single thing, including the little dot at the end. That's important. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Namecheap, and we're going to click on Add New Record. And there's different record types that you can choose here, but the one we're looking for is CNAME. So I'll scroll down a little bit, and I'll click on CNAME record. And then what we're going to do is we have these two fields that we need to populate. So the first one is host, the second one is target. So in the host field, we're going to type www. And if you'll notice, that's the same thing over here that we have in front of our domain in the system settings. Okay, and when we then look at the target field, that's where we're going to paste the value that they gave us in Systeme.io, which is over here. And now that we have those two pieces of information, we can click this little green check mark, and that's going to save the changes. And now that one's done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to Systeme.io, and we're going to copy the text on the left side of this second row, and we're going to copy everything up to the domain names. So we're going to grab all of that right there and copy that. And then we're going to go back to Namecheap. And what we're going to do over here is we're going to, let me scroll this a little bit. We're going to add a new record. And again, we're going to go to CNAME record. And we're going to paste that value that we just copied into the host field. And then what we're going to do is we need the target. So we're going to go back over to System. We're going to copy everything here, including everything up to the dot at the end. Copy that. And we're going to paste it into here. And then we're going to finish with our saving our change. Okay. Now, we're pretty much done with the steps, but the last thing is that once we've added this information, these are DNS records. So what happens with DNS is it needs time to propagate across the internet. And so sometimes this can happen within a minute or two. Sometimes it needs 10 minutes or could be 12 hours or a day. It just depends. But definitely there's a bit of a wait period at this point. So one thing you can do is we can go to another website called DNS Checker, and that will tell us the status of this here. So if I open up DNS Checker and I type in meetingcentral.com, you can see I have a bunch of red X's. So that means that it hasn't propagated yet. So that's our way. You can basically tell when this process is truly complete, because these red X's will turn into green check marks when it's done. So what I'm going to do is come here to this, come back to Systeme.io. You can also refresh here. And if you notice, it says pending validation. And so that's also another way to know you can just wait for this to change from pending validation to ready to use. So that's another way you can approach that, is if you don't want to keep refreshing on DNS Checker. And once it's ready to go, it will say ready to use, and then your website will be good. And when you type in www.yourdomainname.com, Systeme.io will start serving up your website. I hope you found that useful. And as I mentioned, if you don't yet have a Systeme.io account, please use my affiliate link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.